What's going on, my Jack brother? Coach Scott here. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to build momentum with your fat loss journey. It's all about building your ideal lifestyle, consuming foods that you enjoy, following a workout plan that you enjoy, doing activities that bring joy to your life. What does your ideal lifestyle look like? How do you feel? Are you thriving? Like, ideally, that's what you should be aiming for, is thriving in all aspects of life. When it comes to activities, I see some other coaches say like cardio should only be used during a fat loss phase. You ignore it the rest of the year, and I think that is nonsense. Like, you should be incorporating, like, the cardio should be activities that you enjoy, that you look forward to doing all year round, and you may mix up your activities throughout the year. Like summer months, I'm out there paddleboarding a lot or riding my bike a lot. During the winter months, maybe it's being a little bit more indoors, going to a pool and doing some laps in the pool there, or doing some like stair climbing at the gym or some rowing at the gym, doing some different activities. Maybe it's taking up squash, taking up, like for me, I play hockey in the wintertime, just doing different activities that can improve my cardiovascular endurance, my cardiovascular health. When it comes to weight training, I'm not gonna be out there when I'm trying to lose fat doing things like burpees or other metabolic kind of resistance training, because that's the type of stuff that doesn't really bring a lot of joy to me. I thrive from like physique training, bodybuilding style of training, and I really thrive from mixing up my training splits. Like, I'll follow a training split for 8 to 16 weeks and do like gentle little progressions throughout that training split, maybe make a few little swaps with exercises, just a couple here and there, and swap out some intensity techniques throughout the 8 to 16 week training phase, and then I will completely switch up the training split. I love just experimenting with different training frequencies, different training splits. I've really been having a blast really kind of creating my own little hybrid splits, breaking free from a lot of the normal splits, although I do love some like the push-pull leg splits, things like that are some of my favorites. I do love a great bodybuilding bro split as well, body part split routine. So I really like incorporating a variety of training splits, a variety of exercises, a variety of training techniques, just to see how my body responds. It keeps my enthusiasm freaking sky high. Again, you'll find a boatload of those training plans over at losefatgetjacked.com. Just freaking awesome. All those training splits that I follow myself, and in the Jacked After 40 Club, exactly what we follow, exactly the workout plans that I follow each and every month. When it comes to nutrition, again, it's all about, you don't want to be stuck following a fad diet that really doesn't suit your lifestyle, something that you're just focused on. I'm gonna eat like this until I achieve my fat loss goal, and then I'm gonna get back to eating normal. Again, you don't wanna be doing that. You wanna eat in a way that's going to be very similar to how you eat after you achieve your fat loss goal. Again, like overall, how you eat, your activities, how you train should be exactly the same year round. The only difference is you're going to be consuming more calories when you're at maintenance and gentle calorie surplus compared to when you're in a calorie deficit. Now, fat loss is not a lifestyle, but what you do to lose that fat is going to be very similar to what you do to maintain your weight and to build a little bit of muscle if you want to be in a calorie surplus there. It's just going to be the calories that change. So really focusing on just portion control, like hitting your calorie target with the foods that you enjoy. You want to, again, pay attention, have that heightened sense of awareness with how you feel. Again, like I said, it's all about thriving. And I know that I thrive when I'm consuming mostly whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods. So getting my veggies in, getting some good healthy starchy carbs like sweet potatoes, rice, oats, I love all that. So getting some good quality carbs in there, some good quality lean proteins in there, some good quality fats. I love my fish, and I love nut butters. I love a lot of good healthy foods out there. So the nutrient-rich foods fuel my lifestyle. They allow me to perform my best. They allow me to feel my best. And also being aware that when I eat to that point of satisfaction, that's when I thrive. When I start overeating and overfeeding myself, and I start to feel full, a little bloated, a little uncomfortable, I become a little bit more sluggish. It has a negative impact on my sleep. It just don't feel good at all. Oftentimes I'll get acid reflux and everything. So I feel better, I thrive when I eat to the point of satisfaction. So just being aware of the activities that allow me to thrive, the foods that allow me to thrive, and I also thrive from consuming a lot of my favorite treats. I've really become a bit of a foodie during the past few years. I really love exploring different cafes, different bakeries, different breweries, different restaurants. I have a blast doing that stuff, and it's kind of expanded. I've expanded my palate over the years, but again, enjoying it to the point of satisfaction, like really recognizing that I get more joy out of that experience when I savor every bite, when I take my time enjoying that meal, chewing it, which really helps with the digestion process as well. But just really soaking it up, like savoring every bite and eating to that point of satisfaction where I'm not feeling stuffed. Like I don't get as much joy out of the experience when I end up like, oh, that pizza was freaking fantastic. I polished the whole thing off. I'm stuffed. Oh my God, I gotta undo my buttons on my pants and everything. Like that isn't joy to me. Joy is the taste in that moment and recognizing that you don't need a lot of it to really get the most out of that experience. So it's been really eye-opening. It's been wonderful. It's probably been the biggest aspect in my life where I have experienced the most growth, and that is like really portion control and eating to that point of satisfaction and really enjoying. Like when I want a treat, I very rarely anymore do I go for like stuff that you'll find in a box or anything like that. Like I will, again, prefer to go to get some fresh desserts or a fresh treat from a bakery, from a cafe, from a local restaurant there, and really because it tastes a heck of a lot better. It's not just eating processed foods for the sake of having processed foods, like it's my cheat day or whatever, anything like that. It's like, no, like I heard there's this great bakery in this small little town over here. I want to go check that out and really freaking enjoy it. So that's where I'm at right now in this journey. So how, again, I can do that when I'm in fat loss mode, maintenance mode, or muscle building mode. It's just how much, like if I'm in fat loss mode, I gotta kind of be careful. I don't want to be eating those kind of processed foods too often. I will limit it. I might have it a couple times per week, and I can have it every day if I want to. It's just those processed foods have more calories in them, so I know that I need to cut back on some of the other foods that I consume throughout the day, which are the nutrient-rich foods that really allow me to thrive. So I pick and choose those times when I'm going to enjoy those processed foods, and I don't feel guilty at all when I'm consuming those processed foods. Again, that is building momentum. When you learn to enjoy those foods, even if you do overeat just a little bit, recognizing that, you know what, I can eat a little less tomorrow or the next couple of days. It's going to balance out, looking at your calorie intake on a weekly basis rather than just trying to hit a target every single day, and not stressing over the process, just really truly enjoying the eating experience. I talked a little longer about that topic than I was expecting to, but you can see I am quite passionate about creating a lifestyle that suits you best and allows you to thrive, includes all your favorite foods and all the activities that bring joy to your life. Now on to what I think is probably the biggest momentum builder, and that is celebrating mini victories each and every day. You don't have to wait until you achieve your goal in order to feel happy and a sense of accomplishment. You can have a sense of accomplishment each and every day. There's so many things you can celebrate each and every day. My clients are constantly reporting to me on a daily basis their mini victories, and you can really see the momentum that it builds and just how it shifts your mindset around this entire fat loss process here. Just yesterday, one of my clients mentioned that he was out with his family. It was a hot day. They all got ice cream, and he decided to turn it down. It was just one of those times. I mean, you pick, like I said, you pick and choose those opportunities to have that ice cream. And if your family is having it more often than not, yeah, you're gonna have to, there's gonna be moments where you turn that down, and it may seem like a sacrifice at the time. Some people say, well, that's not living your life to the fullest, but again, he is striving to be the best dad that he possibly can be, to live his life with confidence, pride, zest, and vitality, and to be that role model for his children as well. That, yeah, there's gonna be times I'm going to enjoy that ice cream with you, and there's gonna be times where I don't, and it's okay. You don't have to have these treats all the time. Other clients, again, in the office place is another place where it can be very tough. You face a lot of different temptations. One of my clients was faced with a whole bunch of delicious looking scones there the other day. He avoided the scones. He had his oysters and herring and cottage cheese, one of his favorite treats, favorite little meals. Enjoyed that and walked away from that victorious. You can be another victory, mini victory celebrate is that you could be feeling tired and like, man, it would be a day in the past where you typically would have skipped that workout, but you make it to the gym. You feel it gets your blood flowing, it wakes you up, you feel energized, you walk out of the gym feeling empowered, confident, proud. And again, you're not trying to, when you're tired, setting yourself up for those mini victories, like knowing that, all right, I'm a little bit tired, I didn't get as much sleep, I'm under stress right now. Chances are I might not be hitting any personal best today, and that's okay. I may go a little bit lighter, I may do higher repetitions, and I'm cool with that, rather than like forcing yourself, I've got to make progress on this workout each and every day. You get done, you didn't make the progress, you beat yourself up, bummed that I didn't achieve my goals for the day. No, like you got into the gym that's better than what you would have done in the past, and you feel freaking awesome. That's a freaking victory to celebrate. And even getting a great night's sleep is a reason to celebrate. If you go to bed, you avoid the distractions at night, and you do a good little wind down routine, maybe work in a little yoga, do a little meditation, maybe you do some journaling or something like that. It's another reason to celebrate. Anything that is bringing you closer to becoming the best version of yourself, bringing you closer to that ideal lifestyle that you're striving for, is a reason to celebrate. So find those mini victories to celebrate each and every day, and share them with others, because it is, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that is going to build that momentum going. So those days where you do experience any little setbacks or anything, it's okay, because that same day you've got a whole bunch of boxes that you've checked off. You got way more check marks than you do X's, and you see the kind of momentum that you're building. And that ties into the next point, and that is developing an unstoppable mindset. You're either winning or you're learning. So there are going to be moments like this path, this journey to getting a lean physique and maintain it for life, it's rarely ever smooth. Like, we all face little setbacks. I really don't consider them setbacks at all. I mean, we're all gonna face those temptations that we do end up caving into, or maybe we do have that day where we are tired and we do decide to skip the gym, and just having that unstoppable mindset that this is just one little blip in the radar, in the big picture. Like, one little day missing one workout or one meal where I overeat that's not enough to completely set me back and stop my goal. Where like a lot of people look at that, oh my God, here I go again. I blew it, I always seem to blow it, and they throw in the towel. Whereas like, all right, well, what were the triggers here? Like, what caused me to miss the workout? What caused me to overeat? How can I improve upon this situation in the future? If you are learning from that experience, victory. That is you, that unstoppable growth mindset. Like, we need those challenges. We need those obstacles. We need to step outside of our comfort zone in order to grow. Without those obstacles, without those challenges, we stay stagnant. So I welcome those challenges, those setbacks, as an opportunity to learn and grow. Another tip to build some momentum is to change the way you view hunger. I think a lot of us forget what like real hunger feels like. I think that was one of the biggest benefits that came out of the few experiments that I did with intermittent fasting. It really doesn't suit my lifestyle overall, but it was an eye-opening experience to do a 24-hour fast, even a 36-hour fast, and really experience like, wow, okay, so that's what hunger actually feels like. And to realize that, all right, when you experience those feelings of hunger, if you just hold off a little bit longer, it kind of subsides. You end up finding different ways to distract yourself or drink some more water, and just you realize that, okay, I can overcome this. Whereas like in our normal everyday life, like we have a hard time tolerating hunger. So really, I like to view it as a bit of a challenge. Like, I thrive from the challenge of feeling that little bit of hunger. To me, it's a cue. Like, when I go to bed, just feeling a little bit of hunger before bed, I'm like, all right, I did my job. Like, that's a sign that I am on the right track. And I like to think of that feeling of hunger as like my body burning fat, and wake up feeling a little bit light, a little bit hungry. I'm like, all right, boom, I'm ready to rock the day. I'm on the right track here. So really thriving from that challenge and not caving in at every sign that I'm experiencing a little bit of hunger. So many people just obsess over that feeling. So you need to find ways to kind of distract yourself from that feeling of hunger and know that it will subside over time. And another big momentum builder in your fat loss journey is to focus on the process rather than the outcome. If you've got 20, 30, 40 or more pounds to lose throughout your fat loss journey, it can seem quite daunting if all you're doing is focusing on that outcome. You're thinking to yourself, God, am I ever going to get there? But if you focus on just nailing your daily tasks, hit your calorie target for the day, get an adequate amount of sleep, do your best to manage your stress, do the activities that bring great joy to your life, be grateful for this opportunity to transform your body. If you are just focused on nailing those daily tasks each and every day, the outcome will take care of itself. Again, you're going to want to have a heightened sense of awareness of how your body is responding to nailing those daily tasks each and every day, and making adjustments when necessary if you're not experiencing the progress that you are expecting or hoping for on a weekly basis. Even though you're nailing that task each and every day, you need to make those adjustments in order to, so you might need to move a little bit more, you might need to reduce your calories a little bit more, which is usually, most often it's reduce the calories a little bit more, because your active lifestyle should remain relatively the same, whether you're, again, losing fat, maintaining your weight, or building muscle. So you're just changing the quantity of foods that you're consuming. So make those necessary adjustments based on executing those daily tasks each and every day and seeing how your body is responding. So focus on that process, celebrate those mini victories each and every day. The outcome will take care of itself. Like, get excited for the outcome. You want to remind yourself about why you're doing this, the big reasons why you want to achieve your goal, the confidence, the pride, the zest and vitality that you're going to experience, how great it's going to feel kind of walking around with a swimsuit, wherever it is. Maybe you got a big event tied into your goal. Like, you want to stir up those emotions from time to time throughout this fat loss journey, but be obsessive about the process. Just focus on the daily task. Check mark, boom, victory, celebrate that. And that, again, the outcome will take care of itself. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. I'd really, really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who'd benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback, and your own personal experiences. I would love to hear from you. And before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.